up, everybody? This your boy T-Red45th. I'm bringing you a brand new video today to address a couple of issues on OBS. A lot of people have been having problems staying connected to OBS. Their stream will drop a whole lot, and a lot of people having problems with just even starting up the stream, period. Sometimes you'll click over here and it just won't do anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and address both of those issues today. So let's go ahead and get right into it. I'm gonna try to make this short and brief as possible. Go ahead and go to settings, skip general, go straight to stream. All right, pick whatever streaming service you're gonna use. Most people gonna use Twitch, YouTube, and Mixer. Very important that you leave server at auto recommended. It's very, very important that you do not pick whatever state you live in. Do not pick whatever state you live in. Leave it at auto, or pick something a little bit further away from you. Of course, like I said, I'm in Virginia, so I'll pick something like Miami, Chicago, something a little bit further away from me. Stream key, when you copy that, do not highlight it. You need to make sure you simply go right click, select all, and then paste it from wherever you get your stream key from. Sometimes you can just simply drag it over. I wouldn't even recommend that. I would recommend, like I said, right clicking, select all, copy it, and then paste it into this box. Output, let's jump into that. The encoder, this right here is the main issue why people cannot start their streams up. When you go to these tutorial videos, they're telling you to pick NV something, which is something for an NVIDIA graphics card. Do not pick that. Leave your encoder at X264. It's going to allow you to start your stream up every single time. Rescale output, depending on whatever type of hardware you have. If you have a pretty good i5, your system is set up pretty nice, go ahead and put that 1920 by 1080. You got an i3 or something like that, I'm gonna go ahead and recommend 720p, period. Leave it at 720 if you have an i3. Rate control, you want to leave that at CBR, and your bit rate at, this right here is the most important part that I've seen as well. When you go to this rate control thing, do not go to speedtest.net and test what your internet speed is. Your internet speed is completely different from what you're getting out of OBS. Your internet speed is the overall of your house. That's your bandwidth. That's the overall of your house. That's the speed you can get up to if it was just you connected to a particular thing. It is not what internet speed you're getting out of OBS. So do not change this part right here, to whatever OBS is giving you. That's not how you're gonna do that. You're gonna go ahead and do a test stream and run it for about a minute or so, whatever, and you're gonna see a bunch of numbers down here. Once you connect it, you'll see a bunch of numbers down here that's pretty much showing you what you're getting out of OBS. Sometimes you'll jump between 2,000 and like 3,500 or something like that. So definitely what I recommend is going with the median or the average of that. So if you're getting like 2,000 to 3,500, I'm gonna set mine. Go ahead and set mine to 2,500. It makes it a lot easier. You don't have to change this custom buffer size thing. I put it inside of there because I want my buffer size to be around 2,000. You don't have to change that at all. You can completely unclick it if it's already unclicked, or just leave it unclicked. But I changed mine to 2,000, like I said. CPU usage. If you're actually playing off the PC, like playing PC games, whatever, I'm gonna say change it down like to fast or medium. It's gonna take a lot of your CPU from OBS, to get you the best quality. So if you're playing something like CS:GO and stuff like that, those are very CPU intensive games. Or GTA is another CPU intensive game. I'm gonna automatically tell you to pick, like I said, medium or fast or something like that. If you're doing it from Elgato, which is what I'm doing, I pick very fast because it's not stressing the system, and you can get up to about maybe 70% CPU usage. Profile, we're gonna leave that at high. If it's not already at high, just simply click on it and go to high. Tune, leave it at none. Do not mess with that at all. There's no reason to mess with it. Video, this is probably one of the most important parts right here. If you're experiencing stutter in your video, or experiencing little issues with choppiness or whatever else, this is probably one of your biggest problems right here. If you're playing a game at 1080p, or if you're playing a game 720p HD in general. If you're using the i3, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you automatically, leave this particular thing, this base right here, at like 720. If your system is the i3, i5 or higher, you can go ahead and put it at 1080p. This is your output thing right here. This right here is pretty much based off of your internet. So this right here, if it's at 720, just go ahead and leave it at 720. It's not going to change too much for you if you have like a i7 or something like that. So I would say 1080p for i7, but i3 is, I'll say 720. I'm sorry, not the processor. If your bit rate is actually good, then you'll change this right here to like 1080p. If it's a little bit lower, so around like you get like 1000, you get like 500 or something like that, you're gonna change this right here to 720. This stuff's in my recommendations. Downscale Filter. This right here doesn't really matter too much if you got like an i5 or higher. You can leave it at 32. 16 probably can give you a little more consistency for your downscaling or whatever. The FPS thing. This right here is probably the most important part that I've seen with the choppiness, whatever. If you're playing a 30 FPS game, leave this at 30 FPS. If you're playing a 60 FPS game, then you can jump up to 60 FPS. Like Call of Duty is a 60 FPS game, and probably one of the only that I really know that much. Warframe's another one. If you're playing like a 30 FPS game, which is going to be like Destiny or something like that, 30 FPS, leave it. Do not change that at all. All right, last but not least, this tab right here, users already configured for you. The process priority, I put mine above normal because I'm using the i5, and I'm not actually recording from the PC at the moment. So when I do, I usually change it. If you are playing from the PC, put it at normal. Leave it at normal. Do not change that. The stream delay thing, that's if you got somebody hopping in your stream and they're trying to find exactly where you are. Stream delay is going to help you out with stream snipers. It'll eliminate those guys from hopping in your stream and killing you and knowing exactly where you are. Also, it's going to help your quality as well, as far as with your buffering. Network, very important. Do not change this at all. Leave it at 100% default, because it will not let you connect. You'll have a problem where it'll connect for a second and it'll stop completely. It just won't connect. So that's gonna conclude my video for today, guys. I hope this really helps you guys. I see this is not an issue that's really been addressed at all. People have been asking a lot, but that's been the main problem right there. When you go to these people's tutorials and they tell you to change these particular things, do not change them. Run with the settings I gave you today, and I will be posting more videos as OBS updates. So hope you guys have a nice one. Please like and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow, and it helps me to put out more videos for you guys. So without further ado, you guys have a nice one. Thank you.